there's another, and this is probably the portion of this conversation that I think is the most interesting. I've gotten a lot of comments about it too, just because by virtue of like what I talk about here and on my other channel, you know, almost not that I'm like a historian at all, but like I mentioned in the past a lot of like 50 years ago it was like this, now it's like this. That's interesting, you know, like that kind of thing happens every now and again. So I've gotten a lot of comments of like, don't romanticize the past, it's dangerous. That's a comment I got. Or like, things seem crazier now, but they're really not as crazy as they seem. It just seems it because we're in the middle of it, you know? Like things were just as crazy back then. And that's what I think is so interesting. Is like how, first of all, I guess there's two elements to this, right? One is like, how is it that so many people live through it and come out with the single most skewed perspective on things possible? Like, it is much more reliable to go like read accounts now of the 80s than it is to ask someone who lived in the 80s, right? Or you know, I guess depending on your perspective of it, because you could say like, I don't care about those accounts, I just want to know what it was like. Theoretically, the person would be, but I don't know, we have such skewed perspectives of what actually happened to us. Kind of back to what I was saying of like, even when things are really bad, we have a tendency to look back and like, that was the time, or at least I do. I think other people do too, I believe. So like, I feel like that's what happened. So that's one interesting part of this.